Hi, I'm Terry and I'm nuts about stamping. I'm back today with another Sundays with Sizzix project. Today, in honor of my birthday month, I am going to create a birthday card with the help of my Big Shot and a pack of framelits and the Here's to Cheers stamp set. Now, you may be thinking that this stamp set has retired because it appeared in the holiday catalog and not in the occasions catalog, but this is one of the sets that has been carried over, so it is still available to purchase, and I'll make sure that I put the product number down underneath so that you can make note of it in case you decide you want to make this card at home and order this stamp set. I'm going to have a card base that's Whisper White. I've cut it 8.5 by 5.5. I've scored it at the 4 1/4 mark and creased it, and my card is going to be like that. Now, for this card, I'm going to show you some ways to use up some leftover designer series paper. So this is a really quick and easy card idea that's fun to create and uses up all of your supplies. This is the Floral Boutique designer series paper. From the moment I saw this in the annual catalog, I knew I had to have it, and I've got some strips left over, so I thought I would use it to make this card. So this card could be more masculine in, I guess, in decoration, but not necessarily. I love the patterns in this pack. So I'm going to take the largest piece, which is 1/4 inch smaller than the card base. I'll have all the measurements over on my blog afterwards so that you can go over and see what you need to cut to make this card at home. Also keep in mind that if you don't have the Floral Boutique pack of paper, although I don't know why you wouldn't, you might have other packs of paper that you want to use up. Try this idea using what you have. All right, now to that, I am going to add another layer, but before I attach it to the card front, I am going to attach it to a piece of Whisper White because I want each of these designs to stand out on their own, and I'll do so by attaching a piece of Whisper White underneath and then attaching it to the card front. Okay, so here is layer number 2, and I'm going to move that over a little bit to the left of the card front, like so. And then I've got layer number 3, and once again, I have cut a piece of Whisper White to be underneath it to make it stand out a little bit from the layer that it'll be sitting on. Oops. I'm not very steady today. I have it separate a little bit at the bottom. There we go. And then I'm going to attach that to the card front. Like so. And I have my 3 layers ready to go. And now it's time to do some stamping and die cutting. And so I'm going to use this phrase that says there's so much to celebrate. There is so much to celebrate. I have a scrap piece of Whisper White. I'm going to stay with the navy and white theme. So I'm going to ink up this stamp. Stamp it down. And to die cut it out, I'm going to use 2 of the layering circle framelits. I'm going to start with the basic circle to die cut the phrase, and then I'm going to use one of the scalloped framelits to add a nice touch. So my sandwich is the magnetic platform, bottom standard cutting pad, this framelit. I might have to move this around a little bit. There we go. Top standard cutting pad. Hold it in place, slide it through your Big Shot, and then I will run it through again with a piece of Night of Navy and a scallop framelit. Here's my Night of Navy and the scallop circle that's just a little bit larger than the plain circle that I just used around my phrase. And I'm going to run it through the Big Shot, same way, same sandwich. And there I have my scallop layer for underneath. Just move this out of the way. All right, so I have my phrase to attach to the layer underneath, and I'll use some snail adhesive to do that. And then I'm going to bring in my card, and I am going to add the phrase to the center of the card, and I'm going to pop it up off by using a couple of Stampin' Dimensionals. I want to give it a little bit of a lift, and it adds a little bit of interest. And maybe I'll put it up a little bit, like so. Now, if I wanted to, I could bring in my basic pearls, and let's see what it looks like. I have my paper piercing tool, and I've got these little rows of pearls that are attached together by a string. So I'm going to just cut them apart or off of the string. And let's see what it looks like. I'm going to transfer one over. Yeah, I like that. So I'm going to put 4 pearls, one on each of the swirls that's in this phrase. And then one more. It's always good to use up your embellishments, because then you can justify getting some more. There we go, a really quick and easy birthday card that I created to use up some leftover designer series paper and to send to somebody special. For a complete listing of the supplies that I used and the measurement for all of the cardstock layers, hop on over to my blog, www.nutsaboutsstamping.com. While on my blog, you can place an order for the products I used to make this card. You can subscribe to my newsletter, and don't miss my birthday month promotion. Everybody who orders a $50 product order or more will get a gift certificate for 14% off one order in the month of April. I'm Terry. I'm nuts about stamping. I'll see you next time. Bye for now.